My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. I'm father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this world or the next. I'm the commander of the armies of the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the one true emperor. Have you heard those words from the movie Gladiator? That is one of my all-time favorite movies. I watched that movie in theaters and I was immediately captivated because the role of Gladiator, everything about it just resonated with me. I thought the movie was amazing. I thought it was awesome. And of course, you know me, when I see something that inspires me, the first thing I want to do is create a wire sculpture of the character that inspired me. So I came home and I made a wire sculpture of Maximus Decimus Meridius. All right, so who was Maximus? He was the leader, the commander of the armies of the North for the Roman Empire. He trained, he moved up through the ranks, and he was heralded by his unprecedented ability, his fighting skills, his tactical genius in battle, his understanding and command of troops, the way that he could lead. He was a true leader of men. Not only was he willing to lead, but he also inspired his men. This character was one that just kind of forged his way through the ranks and became the leader that we saw portrayed in film. Maximus Decimus Meridius is the prototypical leader that we see characterized by the Roman Empire. That's what they look for in the centurions. That's what they look for in all of their leadership. And he embodied that role. Now, if you watched the movie, you saw a lot of different aspects, and I think the movie was done very well. I think that the movie Gladiator, I think that they came out and they knocked that sucker out the park. I mean, it still stands today as one of the greatest movies as far as in that time period, in that era, that we will probably ever see. They tried to redo it and it failed miserably. It didn't come close to what the previous one had. The story was not as good, but that first movie, they nailed it. They had all of the aspects that I love. The battle, the combat, the different fighting in the Colosseums, the way that he led those guys, and he captured the hearts and souls of everyone that was in the Roman Empire through film. That was awesome. So this sculpture was based off of that character when he was standing in the Colosseum, getting ready to fight the emperor after the emperor drugged him to make sure that he could win. Maximus Decimus Meridius was wearing this armor, and I took hours creating this wire sculpture. Now you can see here, I created not only the shield, which has all of the details on it, but also his chest plate that you can see here. And on his chest plate, he's got the two horses that he had, twin horses. He even made the helmet where he's got the look in the helmet where he had it hiding, covering his face, and even gave him his facial hair. On the skirt that he was wearing, the chainmail skirt, I've got the details that was listed there, displayed, and even created the sword that he wielded. This sculpture is one of a kind. This is in my private collection that I made. I made this for myself. This is one I will never sell because it's my favorite movie. I wanted to name my son, my firstborn, Maximus. My wife wouldn't have it, but that character just inspired me so much because a leader of men, someone that was willing to put their life on the line. Of course, I know it's a movie and I know it's fictional, but you know, art imitates life, and what we see in art can portray and give us inspiration for real life. So we see things, you know, and we are inspired from those things. And I like the character of Maximus. I like what they portrayed with him. I like what he displayed, and I like what he stood for. And I brought it to life in wire. I'm Kivas, I'm the wire artist. I create pop culture characters from 22 gauge coated copper wire. I absolutely love it. And I will be sharing my art with you guys on a regular basis. This is one of my all-time favorite characters forever. Like, this is Gladiator is my #1 movie. It's on top, like in my top 3 of all movies of all time. If that comes on, I'm watching it. At least I'm gonna watch the fight scenes. Yeah, this is just my favorite. So call to action for you guys. Did you watch the movie Gladiator? What was your favorite part? What scene did you enjoy the most? If there was a fight scene in there that really resonated with you, what was it? I'd like to hear about it. Give me a like, follow, subscribe, and share. and let me know what you guys think. Stay twisted, guys.